How's it going, everyone? It's Kev Vasquez back at it with another video for y'all, and I am here for all your Halloween craves because I know you're damn well feeling it, because I am, because the Halloween season just ended not too long ago, and we miss it dearly. But luckily, there's all this spooky Christmas stuff going around, so as you can tell in the thumbnail, we are saying goodbye to two of Knott's Scary Farm's, one of my personal favorite mazes that they've had there, and that is Shadowlands and Infected. So let's get into the details and, kind of get into the description of those two mazes in case for anyone out there that don't know who they are. So, from 2016 to 2019, Shadowlands has been in the back, way back, right by Accelerator of Knott's Scary Farm, and it has served us with providing us some of very dark samurai theme, and that is amazing right there. Again, one of the reasons why it's my favorite maze is because it reminds me of the first album I've ever listened to from Winds of Plague, which is Decimate the Weak. And ironically, this is also because it is done by the singer of that band. You all know him and love him as Johnny Cooke, aka Johnny Plague, and he did an amazing with that one. It was a dark maze with sharp turns and corners. You never knew what was going on. And the one thing I liked about it, that I know every maze has this effect, but I felt like it had a lot more of it, but it wasn't in bad taste. And that is the fact that it's like they will have a lot of stuff in one room, and you know something's going to move, but you just don't know what. And it just comes at you right out of nowhere, and it gets you every single time. The lighting in there was very dark, blue, and made you feel like you were inside of like this Japanese like forest or rainforest, whatever. I don't know what they have out there, but it was a very immersive type of feel. The music was scary. The music was very melodic, and it was really good. I'm gonna miss that maze. I remember the first time going in there, they had like the intro where you would walk into a room and like you'd see one samurai kneeling, and then you'd see another samurai up against the wall, and of course they would have like some speech, which I believe Johnny Cooke did the voice of that. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. It sounded just like him. And that is, of course, we all know he does a speech of saying, "I have lived by the sword, therefore I will die by the sword." And the samurai up against the wall get his throat slit by the other samurai. And that was pretty badass to see. It was very death metal, and I loved it so much, man. But for the second and third year, they didn't really have that. It was just walking right in. You're in this again jungle area, forest of Japan. And there's like some crazy people in camouflage coming at you. There's a guy covered completely in leaves, so he looks just like a bush, and he comes right at you. And it was a pretty crazy scare. Like, you really did not see that coming. Another thing I liked about that maze, because it was so dark in most of it, it was kind of hard to find out where you have to go. If you were too freaked out and you weren't paying attention, you could end up going down the wrong way, and like how I did, you end up in the break room of the haunt, and you see a monster eating a sandwich telling you, "Hey, turn around." But it was just a really good maze, and I felt like it's something that most of us are gonna miss. Let me know down in the comments if that was one of your favorite mazes as well too, and let me know what was like one of your favorite moments in that maze. I remember this one, the first time I went in, and it was the one room that's a hallway, and you see that crazy it looks like the Grudge almost type of girl. She comes in, the lights start flashing, and then she just comes running right at you, and it was like, oh my god, that really freaked me out. And the next maze we want to talk about is the one and only, one of the longest mazes to be there for 5 years, since 2014 to 2019, and that is the notorious Infected. Infected provided us with so much fun of Call of Duty, laser tag, zombie movies, and just being able to shoot things with your friends. Who does not love that? I feel that if the zombie apocalypse ever were to happen, majority of us would be excited because we finally get to shoot some things in the head. And it's gonna be cool. Like, yeah, we're gonna like cry a little bit because if one of our relatives or loved ones have gotten bit, but then we're gonna be like, hey, I get to take my anger and sorrow out on these other zombies. Unless it's the ones like 28 days later, because I cannot run fast. If it's like Walking Dead, I feel like I do okay. I don't know. We'll wait and see. But Infected Special Ops has, oh my god, it's been amazing. It served Knott's Scary Farm so well. I am really sad to see this one go. I feel like it would have been there a lot longer, But hey, all good things must come to an end. So let's just hope that whatever they're going to use to fill up their shoes, it's going to be something like really worthwhile, you know. And I know Knott's, a lot of people that work there, they're going to provide something amazing. So that's something to look forward to, you know. But every time you went to Knott's Berry Farm, you would always see everyone and their mamas run towards infected. That was the main thing to go to, you know. And it's worth the wait, no matter if it's 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm probably being over dramatic, but I doubt it was ever 4 hour wait, but it was worth the wait regardless. Because what other area can you go to shoot zombies with your friends, and as well as some other actors that are being like trained army people, you know? That's pretty awesome right there, and it's really cool. I miss the subway scene. Most of y'all know what I'm talking about, where you're walking through a subway and there's zombies coming out of the windows and everything like that. And one thing I kind of missed too about it was how high tech it was. Because on its last 2 years, they were doing stuff where like you'd be a certain level, and if you reach a certain level, you would be able to like upgrade your weapon. So then it's like, all right, now you have a grenade launcher, you are now just a normal automatic to semi-automatic, and then all this other stuff. I think even someone said there was a flamethrower option. That is pretty badass. You know what I mean? Who wouldn't want to use a flamethrower? I remember as kids we made our own flamethrowers with a box of matches and hairspray. Did not go well. Had some cousin lose some eyebrows from that, but hey, all in good fun, right? So it was just amazing how they're always keeping this thing up to date, up to always making it fresh, new. And of course, in the last year that I was there, for this year 2019, they added 2 new rooms, one of them being like a convenience store and the other one being a meat locker. I was unfortunate I wasn't able to go to that, but from what I heard and some of the pictures I've seen, it was amazing. How scary is that, to walk through a meat locker and you see already rotting flesh hanging from the walls and not knowing one of these pieces of flesh is going to start moving and try to attack me, and you're not going to know where it's coming from. So that's pretty cool right there. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they had it like really cold in there too, so that even makes it like, it kind of like hits the senses of like, oh my god, like I'm really in a meat locker and this is kind of terrifying. I've been put into a meat locker in a few haunts and it's terrifying as hell. So just to imagine, just to walk in there with a weapon and thinking like, all right, something's going to attack me at any time. That's pretty intense. That's pretty amazing what they've done. Nonetheless, it has provided Knott's with something that was so interactive, so immersive, and just has so much all good fun. It was amazing. You did an amazing job, Johnny. A lot of your amazings are great. But Infected, I feel that I speak for everyone when I say that one by far was one of your best works ever. And I know I have full confidence in you that whatever you work on for Scary Farm 2020, that it would be great. No matter what you do, because it's amazing. Pumpkin Eater is still alive and well. I know damn well that if it's there next year, it's going to be a lot better. Not to say that it wasn't good this year, it was amazing. But I know damn well from how you and your team work, you always like to step it up every single year, and that's amazing. And that shows really good hard work, and that shows really good dedication, and how much you really care about the industry. That you want to provide your fans with something fresh, new, and scary. Everyone to Play Productions, hats off to you guys. And everyone else in the Not Scary Farm team, hats off to you guys as well. I know a lot of the scare actors that worked in those 2 mazes for this last year, they got memorable pins, ones that you can't buy at the store, but there were other pins that you can buy, which I thought was cute. It was like little tombstones of the maze with their names on it and how long they've been there for. So that was kind of cute right there. That was awesome. But I know I also speak for everyone else that are fans of those mazes, that we're gonna miss them dearly. But let us just have a ray of hope in this video before it ends, is that we know that Knott's is just going to provide 2 new mazes for 2020. And I say with confidence that they're going to be also amazing. They're going to be spectacular. It's going to be something that we're all going to be dying to go inside of. But other than that, let's wrap up this video. I appreciate all you guys for watching this. Let me know what was your favorite moments inside of those 2 mazes. Let me know how bad you're going to miss them. And let me know, what would you like to see for Knott's 2020? What would you kind of hope to see them replace those two mazes with? I think it would be cool if they brought back a maze from back in the day. You know, I would love to see Slaughterhouse. I'd love to see Virus Z again, because those were like my favorite mazes when I first started going to haunts. If there's a maze from back then that you would love to see come back, write it down in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it, you know what I mean? Other than that, thank you guys so much. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. I am here for all your Halloween craves, folks. I'll see y'all in the next one.